Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Taurus for August 2021. Let's start with Oracle cards to have an insight. Please, Spirit Guides, give me one card for Taurus. But mostly this is timeless. It's supposed to find you when you need it. Let's see. One card for Taurus. Beautiful. Wishing well. Oh my. Okay. This card comes always for me when there is a need for you to say goodbye to somebody, but in good terms. Sorry for the noise, my neighbors are still mowing the grass, but this is for you to understand that there is a need to say goodbye, but in good terms. Yes, wishing well to anybody and anything which didn't work out. That there was a sense that there is a need for you to finish something in good terms. We have forgive yourself as well. It's important to disanchor yourself from anything which been hindering you for quite a long time. Forgiving yourself as well for you sticking yourself into the situation which you knew from the beginning it's not gonna to work out, but you hoped, you lived your life with a hope that there will be something coming out of it, but not necessarily did, and now you have that difficulty to forgive yourself for not acting appropriately. Even you knew, but everything happens for us for a reason. This one as well. As long as you will learn a lesson, any lesson from it, nothing is wasted. Energy is not wasted. And definitely only if we decide that it's waste. If you take a lesson, if you decide, oh no, this one and this one and this one I never will repeat. From now on I will decide to behave differently in this kind of situation, then you are good. You set for greatness. Because every situation and a relationship in our life meant to teach us something, and as long as we're doing a homework, we are standing, and only this counts, only this is important, and you are closer to something totally fulfilling every step, but as long as you decide to treat it as a lesson. Okay, this is the reading for you and them, whoever you're dealing with, used to or you want to, but swap the roles. If you resonate with other side more, let's see what's heavily on your mind. Let's see what's heavily on your mind. The endings. We have the War, Capricorn and Aquarius energy. The endings. Old cycles closing for the new to be able to open. You are thinking about, that closure. Either finding out what took really place, trying to explain yourself, or hoping that somebody will explain, because it's as well thinking, because you're thinking about this. You might be wanting to have a closure from situation, but the best closure ever is just to realize what the situation taught you and just move on, because people do not give us proper closure, and we have Seven of Pentacles. You thinking why and where and who may be with, you can invest properly. And I love those two cards, because it means that you are thinking at least this, even if you don't realize, you are beautifully trying to find out, trying to get from whatever the life took you through to realize what you never will invest into anymore. Because now, through that prism, whatever you experience, you are thinking that the relationship is supposed to be an investment as well. I'm not talking about money, but relationship where both of you put the seeds into the ground, and together watering it, taking care of it, and watching how it grows. Whatever it is, it might be kids, it might be mortgage, it might be whatever. Together, building together. Now you want it. Now you want to close the cycle when you've been overused and abused, and you want to open a new one, because this card is about opening a new cycles, a new one, when you can grow something with somebody else, which is beautiful, because this might be that the previous cycle has taught you this, might have taught you this. This maybe was the purpose of it, and you realizing it, and this means you did a milestone in your spiritual growth. Perfect. Bravo. Whoever you're dealing with, they want to reveal something to you. They want to come clean. They want to tell you something. They want to open up. They want to talk with you about the love. Two of Cups. Somebody you're dealing with wants to tell you that they love you. What? I hope that it's not the person who you close the cycle with. But maybe the closure. Maybe that very often people wakes up to love, to true feelings when unfortunately somebody cut the cords. Fully and entirely, yes? Let's see. What's happening in your life currently? But it doesn't mean you have to accept them, because it looks like you don't see potential of growth there with that person. You walk up to this, wishing well. Okay, let's see what's happening in your life currently. And we have two cards. It's a Page of Swords and Knight of Cups. King of Cups. It's like you learning what love means, or you learning how to love. You are definitely King of Cups. You're somebody who can love, who can emotionally open, who is vulnerable when they want, who is able to, who holds the cup of love, who is mature emotionally and wants to share it with others. But you are searching for somebody to do this with, to give that cup to. You want to do the research right now. You want to research before offering this to somebody, which is perfect. And maybe this is another lesson you learn. Don't jump into the relationship too quickly. Don't open too quickly, because you know what comes easily and quickly goes the same way, easily and quickly. Yes, and you want to first know if this is the path, if this is the person you can do anything with, which is perfect. And what's happening in their life? This came in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. No new loves. They're searching, then no new loves, or you're not accepting. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Beautiful cards together. But it looks like for some of you, whoever you're dealing with, and if this is a person who has forced you to close the cycle and didn't give you a closure, and now is trying to open up, is thinking about coming back, then they are coming back because they cannot find anything which is suiting them, they cannot find a new love. And they are craving whatever they had before with you, because it was not, they realizing it was not that bad at the end, yes? And they cannot, if they're coming back because they cannot find anything new. But they're craving for the relationship, or they have to be in a relationship because they're codependent, maybe financially, maybe emotionally. Let's see what, or this, for some of you, they are already in a relationship. You know your story. They are already in a relationship, but they want to come back to you and tell you that they in love with you, because they are in a relationship which they thought is much better than the one with you. But unfortunately, there is all the biggest cup of love is up. It's in reverse, which means there is no proper love. All emotion. This is draining them. Okay. Let's see what the advice from the spirit guides. We have 5 of Cups. Regret. What will that regret? Thinking about what has happened. Thinking maybe about third party. Queen of Wands. I want one more. Queen of Wands. And this, why it's in reverse? 9 of Cups. The advice from the spirit guides. This is, for some of you, this is like, don't accept or offer your cup of love to somebody who you once been attracted to, but now you're regretting that you ever been with them. Yes? Believe in yourself. Definitely, I feel like the spirit guides doesn't want you to invest in a place where you can only find the cup of love reversed, yes, where there is no emotional fulfillment, when there is constantly something wrong, and you're already regretting to invest into something which definitely you've been passionate about, but there was no love, something like that. They're saying as well, look at that, look at that. Please remember your lesson, yes? They're saying, look at that. That regret, you will find regret if you go after passion only. After somebody you attracted to. Attracted like physically. But without proper offer of love. If there is no love offer. This was your lesson maybe, and you have to now follow your heart, not necessarily, you know, I don't know, desire. If this was the case for some of you. And whoever you're dealing with, they have 2 of coins. Let's see, 2 of coins and 5 of wands. Whoever you're dealing with, they meant to team themselves, because that person has to balance out, do the balance act in terms of putting you into the competition or constant argument. They bring a lot of arguments, they arguing about anything and nothing and everything. Just they have to stop arguing, because it looks like, it's like for me, those 2 cards, it's like, looks like somebody who takes a pleasure from arguing with others, who has who loves to have punchbacks, because otherwise their brain is not producing dopamine, yes? They need to argue in terms to bring that adrenaline or boost, or that feeling better. This is, they have to tame the beast within themselves. What took place between 2 of you? What has happened between 2 of you? Let's see. Secret. Somebody had the secret and maybe the other person found it out. And this is, or something is coming out, because whoever you're dealing with, they are about to reveal some kind of secret about love, affection, love affair. I don't know. Or that they love you. You will know. But if they coming to tell you that they love you, because whenever they are invested in, it doesn't work, then the spirit guides are telling you that the cup still is reversed. Okay. And what do you think about them? What do you think about them? I need you. You think that they need you, it's why they're coming back, or will. But this is not the reason to be with somebody, because they need you. Codependency, written all over the table with those cards, yes? We have what they think about you, not over. They think that you're still reminiscing. They think that you're still ready to take them back. And we have one more, reunion. They think that you, without any troubles, will allow this reunion to happen. Will you? It's like, I would say like that. If we're going through karmic lessons and we are not able to learn the lesson, it's better to repeat the lesson than go into the world without doing a homework. If you need to deal with this person for a little bit longer to eventually understand what investment truly is, who you can invest with, then don't feel ashamed. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's important to understand when we in karmic cycle and we not meant to. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.